Okay, happy scrappers, this is Scrap and Test, and I am going to try to do the whole process of putting glitter on a glass. So I am going to go ahead and start. If you didn't see this part before, you can look at my previous video. Basically, I have attached a white marker onto a glass that is level to what I want it to be, and I have taped it there, and I am rolling it around to get a straight line in order to put my electrical tape around the glass. Okay, so on this part, I'm sorry you're not going to be able to see everything, but I'm doing the best I can. I tried to have my camera down lower, but what happened was it just kept here, maybe if I try it this way, it just kept moving so much and jittering around, and I thought, my goodness, my friends over here in YouTube land are going to get really dizzy. So I am just working my way around, and at the end here I'm going to kind of lift. Okay, so it's going to go up. So the second one that I put on there is going to be my main line. And like I told you before in my other video, if you gently pull onto the tape, it kind of stretches it out, giving it a better close. Okay, this is going to take a minute. Sorry. I'll be right back. So I'm coming to the end here, and I'm going to go straight. So with the other one, I went up a little bit. You see that black tape right there? This one I'm going to go straight, and now that I have a perfect edge right there, I'm going to also take that one up. I'm going to snip this off. Oops. I hope you see that one up, and then this one up, and it's got a straight line right there by the purple. I'm going to tape this one off, and I'll be right back. Okay, now, so we'll have a little white marker line. I'm going to get a little bit off of this, but you see, we touched this whole thing while we're doing this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a cotton ball, and I wet it with some alcohol, and I'm just going to quickly run it all the way around my glass until I get the other wet part. What this does is it cleans it, but it dries very quickly, so all your fingerprints and all that other grossy stuff that might be on your cup is no longer there. Okay, well, of course you probably have rinsed it off or washed it off already, but this is it. Now my hands have given it a nice frost in the middle and the inside, but okay, so that's all we need to do, and we'll wait for that to dry. See how it's got the alcohol in there? Sorry about that. So what I'm going to use right now is the Modge Podge Dishwasher Safe Gloss. I'm going to apply a thin coat, and when I say thin, I mean even. I don't want big old chunkies on there. I want it even. Okay, and what I usually do is I stick a little bit on my cap, and I work with that. Okay, yes, my sponge still has glitter from the last one, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it from the tape, and we're going to do a thin coat. See all those lines that are there, though? These lines right here, those you do not want. That is a chunk of glue. So what we want to do is we want to spread this pretty evenly. And when we get it nice and spread, you know, where it's like a thin layer all the way around, we're gonna put the glitter. So as I work on this, you guys can either work on yours too, or I'll be back and you can wait to see what happens next. Okay, so I'm back. I don't have the cool speeding up or anything like that. You see this big chunk right here of glue? You might want to smooth that out just a little bit. We don't want too chunky glue on our Modge Podge, I should say, on our glass, because what's going to happen is it's going to chunk up with the glitter, and it's not going to look pretty. So never lay it down this way because you've just glued it. You can lay it down this way or set it down this way. I'm going to use black. Now, when you first glitter this the first time around, you're going to have holes. It's going to happen. The glue's not going to stick everywhere. And yes, I'm going to make a big mess. I put the piece of blue paper down there so that it can catch all my extra glitter so I can put it back and reuse it. But I am trying to focus on getting this as close to the black line as possible. Now, a tip. If you are putting Modge Podge on and your thumb or your finger gets Modge Podge on it and it didn't touch the brush, then you need to check where it came from, because more than likely you took it off a part of your glass, and that's going to happen. So Here we are. We are almost all the way glittered. And all the way around. And let me tap, 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 tap. Get the top right here. Now, this is going to need more than one coat, and it's going to take a couple hours for this to somewhat dry. I mean, it's going to take 72 hours for it to cure, but you want it to be at least 2 hours before you do your next glittering. You're actually going to add Modge Podge right onto this glitter, and then from there, so you can see the glitter in the glass. I mean the glue in the glass, right? See where I got it kind of chunkier. Anyways, this is all going to go back into there. You're going to wait about 2.5 hours till this is no longer longer tacky. You won't see any of the glue white in there. It'll all be covered. Look, I missed a spot right there with my glue.